welcome back to Legendary Arbitrage. First I just wanted to show you my new Funko wall that I just built this. I'm super proud of it, so I want to share it with everyone. Hang on here real quick. So this is basically all my, not even all my Funko figures. Like, I have them from floor to ceiling. This wall is 9 feet across. I mean, I'm really proud of it. I worked really hard to get these together, but of course now I'm out of room. I mean, every spot is filled, so I have to make more basically so I have room for the rest of them. Alright, so in my last video I watched it a lot because of course I had to edit it, and I realized that that video was a lot about me. Where am I now? Where am I going? How did I get there? And all that stuff. So this time I want to make this video about you guys. How can you get started? So I've come up with 5 steps to get started selling on Amazon FBA. And the first step is, what if you have no money to start with, like zero? The easiest thing to do is first, step 1 is to find stuff that's free. Find stuff from your house, find stuff from Craigslist. There's an app called Nextdoor that is people in your area that are giving away stuff. Check that stuff out, scoop it up, and it's free. So it doesn't matter what you sell it for. I often tell people that, you know, I'd rather make $1 than $0. So when you find those things that are free, even if you sell for $1, well, you just made $1 because it didn't cost you anything. So the first thing I would do is check out the neighborhood, check out Nextdoor, Craigslist, like I said, and your house. You'd be surprised how much stuff, you know, if you thought about it, what's in your house that you don't need, you don't use, and other people are interested in that stuff. The next thing is, once you've collected that stuff, where are you going to sell it? You could sell it on eBay, or you could have a garage sale, depending on the time of year. I've had really successful garage sales. So you have your garage sale, you sell maybe a couple of things on eBay, what have you, and then you have, let's say your garage sale didn't do great, right? Maybe it was raining or whatever, so maybe you made 50 bucks on your garage sale. You take that 50 bucks. Step 2, go to Goodwill. I still now buy stuff from Goodwill and sell it on eBay. The top things that you should check out are lava lamps, art, and little figurines. And the fourth thing is cookware, like Corning. So you go there, you have your 50 bucks in your hand, you buy a lava lamp. Lava lamps are like $4 or $5. Make sure it has all the parts, make sure it works. You buy a piece of artwork for another $7. You buy a figurine for $2, and you buy some Corning cookware that's not chipped or cracked and has the lid and has all the parts, and you spend whatever, 30 bucks on all that stuff. Bring it home, list it on eBay. eBay is a really easy platform to sell. I will say, when you are looking to buy stuff, keep it small. You don't want anything oversized. Art can be big, so you might want to skip the art your first time around, because you need bigger boxes and you need more packing, and if you don't have a lot of money for that stuff, I would skip it. Excuse me. Make sure you have boxes are laying around everywhere. You know, scoop up some free boxes from, even at Walmart when they're stocking the shelves. I've asked them, hey, can I get, as long as they're not the boxes that are labeled that they reuse, you know, ask the guy, hey, can I get those boxes? They'll give them to you. They don't want to drag them out to the trash anyway. So so you get those things, you sell those on eBay. Now you've probably made 100 bucks, 150 bucks roughly. You move on to step 3. Step 3 is register for an Amazon seller account. It's just like registering for anything else. You put in some of your personal information, you make a password, you make a username, and bam, you're registered. Then you have to then you need to download the app on your phone, and the account is free. They have two accounts. They have a free account and they have paid accounts for sellers. The free account charges you $1 per every item that you sell. So once you've sold 40 items, then you might want to consider paying for your membership, because after that you're going to be paying more every month. You know, if you sell more than 40 items in a month, you want to pay for the membership, because otherwise you're going to be losing money after that. So once you have everything registered and you have the app downloaded, you move on to step 4. Go to Walmart. Walmart's always a good place to start. Go to their clearance, check out their clearance items, and scan everything, because you're new, and when you're new, you're going to be gated in almost everything. So you're not going to find those things that you can make $5, $10 on. You're going to be finding things you're going to make $1 on, maybe at $2 if you're lucky. So, but start there. So when you're starting with your Amazon seller, you can continue with, getting your stuff for free and having garage sales, or getting your stuff from Goodwill and selling it on eBay, so that you have even more money to buy more things to send into Amazon. Okay, at least until you get established with Amazon and now you have grown your business where you don't need to do that anymore. And I still do it. I do it because I like it. I do it because it's fun. But if you don't like doing it, you want to drop it, build up your Amazon business that way. Then you can put that to the side. So you are going to be gated in a lot of things. So don't get frustrated when you scan something and it's restricted and restricted, and you can't find anything to sell. Don't give up. Getting started is the easy part. Following through and working hard, that's the hard part. Keeping it going, keeping the hustle going is the hard part. So don't give up. Scan everything. You'll find something, believe me. I am going to throw you a little tip here, and I've run into this issue. The seller app will tell you if you can sell something. It'll say yes or no, right? It'll tell you what your profit's going to be, all that stuff. What it doesn't tell you is if this product is under what they consider hazmat review. So make sure you keep your receipts, because I've brought stuff home and then I've tried to input it into Amazon and it says it's under hazmat review and I can't send it in right now. And it's something ridiculous, like a light. So, in fact, I have an example. This whole thing's going to tip over. So, here's a good example right here. This light bar, it was $10. It is selling on Amazon for, we'll look it up right now. So it's selling on Amazon for almost $20. So I have a potential profit. I don't know if you can see that. So there's a potential profit of $3.50 there. But it doesn't say anywhere on here that this is under hazmat review. So when I got it home, it was under hazmat review. Now I can't send it in. Or I have to wait until they've conducted their review and determined that it's safe to send in. So if you want to wait, you can wait. If you don't, keep your receipt, bring it back. So there's a little pro tip for you on buying stuff like that. So once you find a couple of things where you can make a few dollars, bring it home. Step 5, upload your items to your Amazon account and ship them. So there's a lot of steps on the Amazon seller page to upload your items. The first thing is you have to select add product, you input the UPC code, you have to answer a bunch of questions about if it has batteries, if it is a battery, if it's a hazmat, if it requires Prep, if it needs a sticker, an Amazon sticker, I would obviously suggest printing your own stickers and your own labels, shipping labels. Obviously, you have to print your own shipping labels, but print your own stickers, your own Amazon labels. Make sure that everything, if Amazon tells you it requires to be polybagged, make sure you get those poly bags. Make sure you get the correct poly bags, because you have to have a poly bag that has the hazard warning on it for children. So if you have bags that don't have that, you're going to have to print labels that say that, put those on the bags, then put the item in the bag, then put the Amazon label on the outside of the bag. So there's a lot of steps to just one thing. So it can take time. That's why some people have employees that do this for them. They buy the stuff, they have employees that do all this for them. So, and believe me, I'm this close to doing that, because it takes a lot of time, especially if you're sending in clothing. Clothing all has to be polybagged. Stuffed animals have to be polybagged. Anything that's like cloth has to be polybagged. So keep that in mind. Like I said, there's a lot of steps. When you get to the end, you print your shipping label, you put it on the box, and you can bring it to the UPS store yourself, or like I'm at the point now where I'm sending in 15, 20 boxes a week or more. I have UPS come here. They charge like $11 to do that. But for me, it's worth it, because I'm not driving 20 boxes to the UPS store down the street. So if you have 1 or 2 boxes, bring it to the UPS store. It's not a big deal. It's already labeled. You just walk in, they scan it, they give you a receipt, and you're good to go. So those are the 5 steps. Real simple, just to get started, even if you don't have any money to start with. It doesn't take too long to get there, to get started, to start selling stuff on Amazon. However, the hard part, like I said, is to stick with it. Like I said in my last video, I got discouraged. I was just gated in everything. And I'm watching these videos where guys are selling Disney and Nike and just they're selling everything. And you'll get there. You have to build up a reputation with Amazon. Sometimes that takes 6 months, maybe even a year, to build up a reputation with Amazon, so that they can see, okay, this guy's a legitimate seller. You have no complaints. You have no IP complaints. You have no bad reviews. And as long as you can get through all that in that amount of time, then you don't get suspended, any of that stuff, then they will approve you for more and more things, more and more categories, more and more brands. I mentioned in my last video that I just got ungated for Nerf, and it's been almost 2 years. So those things will come about on their own. I mean, that's just how it happens. So to wrap it up, stick with it. Don't get discouraged. Work hard. I could support my family on what I'm making if I did this full time. Right now, it's a side job, and I can only dedicate so much time to it. And I know a lot of you are in that position or will be. So, make sure you make time for yourself. There were times, the good thing about this business is if you want to be like, I'm not going out to buy anything today, you have the freedom to do that. Okay? So that's the good thing about it. But you always want to be looking. I'm telling you, I'm at a point now where I don't care where I am, even if I'm out of town. My wife and I went to Las Vegas last year, and there was a Ross on the Strip. I did RA at the Strip. So I did retail arbitrage at Ross on the Vegas Strip, and I filled my bag with all kinds of stuff from there, So you get to that point where you just, every time you walk into somewhere, you're like, what can I get here to sell on Amazon? So it'll get there. It'll get to that point. On my GPS, everything on my GPS in my history is Ross, Walmart, Target, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, and Goodwill. That's everything in my search history. So that's what you're going to be like too. So again, if you have any questions, put them in the comments. We'll talk about it. I'll try to answer your questions if you have any. And good luck. And remember to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.